So we are unmuted.
All righty. If you can hear us, make some noise in the comments. But we want to welcome everybody tonight, watching across many different platforms tonight. We have a lot of you have gathered from YouTube and Facebook. But if you are on any of those platforms watching right now, I need you to do me a favor tonight. I need you to click the share button. Share this with your baby mama, your baby daddy, your granny. Share it with everybody.
Yeah.
Because the level of information that we're about to give you tonight,
it's gonna set you up.
It's gonna set you up. It's gonna set you up. So I see y'all commenting. Also, as you are sharing this tonight, I need you guys to do me a favor tonight. I need somebody to put this number down in the comments. I want you to put this number down in the comments: 404-737-0936.
Let me pin it in there.
Pin it in there too. So put this down in the comments: 404-737-0936. I want you guys to text that number tonight so we can lock you in. And it is, one more time, 404-737-0936. All right, so where we got people watching from? I see somebody's watching from South Carolina tonight. Where y'all watching from?
I see a lot of different places.
What'd you say?
Okay, I did see someone say they couldn't hear us, but can y'all hear? Put in the comments whether you can hear us or not.
They can hear the numbers.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, good. Yeah, so comment down below, guys, where you're watching from. We're gonna give a few more minutes, not too long, but for some more people to hop on here. This is a full class, but we are excited to be giving these gems. So I see you guys. I am so excited. We're going to be checking the chat box all throughout this conversation. So I see Texas, Houston, Texas, the Bahamas,
right. Come on
North
in.
Carolina, South Carolina. Okay. We see y'all.
All right. DC. Anyway, guys, so we get ready to get started tonight. So you guys have joined in and you have signed up because you guys have made the decision to either better your YouTube channel or start your YouTube journey and a career. And with starting a YouTube channel, we all can admit that it's more to just posting a video and just uploading a video. It's more to it.
Definitely.
And tonight, my objective is to all of you that are watching, to look at your YouTube channel differently after you leave this conversation. My objective is to make you look at it from a different perspective, that it's more than just a YouTube channel. It's your brand. It's filled with opportunities. It's more than about posting videos. So we're going to get started tonight real quick. We're going to talk a little bit about our journey, how we started, and then how to start a YouTube channel, how a person should start, and how we started as well. So I guess we can start more with how we started.
Yeah. So we started our YouTube channel. I actually started it. I knew I wanted to be on YouTube. This is before we had our second set of twins. We didn't even know we were pregnant with them at the time. And I said, just being a family that has twins, I just wanted to start a channel to showcase marriage, young marriage, family, all of that. And I just randomly just started a channel, which I feel like a lot of you guys feel like, hey, I have something special to offer. Let me just start a channel. But at that point, I didn't really know what I was getting into, if I could be honest.
Going into YouTube, we didn't know, as YouTubers, we didn't know, I didn't even know you could make money with YouTube. I came from being a local truck driver, and we kind of just stumbled into YouTube because we knew basically something was special about our family, having a second set of twins. So we said, why not? Let's create videos. It was the middle of the pandemic. We said, let's do this. So we stumbled into YouTube, and a couple months later, in September of 2020, we renamed our channel from the Jackson family to the Jacksons of Atlanta.
Yeah. And I will say that just making that simple name change just really catapulted and started to bring a lot of traffic to our channel. I mean, when you agree, I feel like something as simple as the name of your channel matters.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you say you know, for those people who just, you know, start a channel and they just have a random name like, hey, I'm Jessica Bridges. You know, do you recommend starting with your name or coming up with something catchy? Or, I mean, what do you think?
I think this is all when you go to start a YouTube channel.
And start to inject, but make sure y'all have y'all pens, y'all paper, y'all notebooks, because we about to just give a wealth of information.
We're gonna give it to you.
So make sure you got all your stuff.
So I believe when you start a YouTube channel, not knowing much when I got into it, and which a lot of you may not know, you know, I didn't look at the perspective. I looked at it, we were just uploading videos at the time. But as the expert in me, you know, you do more of the behind the scenes of editing, and you do for our thumbnails, you work on that department. So I've always came from the expertise of where my past occupations, I've always done the marketing.
Right.
So I began to look at a different perspective. So when we started, yes, we just started uploading videos. But then I realized one thing about all YouTubers, even though we have the same page, everybody has the exact same layout. Just like we have the exact same dashboard. When you type in people like the Prince family, when you type in people like Corey and Carmen, and when you type in people like Maya and Marquise, what you see is, even though it's on YouTube, when you type that your favorite YouTuber in, what you're seeing is their brand.
Yeah.
And I believe what a lot of YouTubers fail to do when they start saying, oh, I want to be a YouTuber. They just start uploading. And that's fine. But I believe when you start, you have to really think of what is your name going to be for your YouTube channel. And making sure whatever the name is the focus.
Right.
And you have to figure out as you start, what that channel looks like. Sometimes, we name it and we don't really have a goal of where we want to take the channel.
Right.
You got to know before, as like TV shows, before when we watch an episode, we might be on episode 9, but the people that wrote the script have already wrote the script.
Yeah.
They're ahead of the game. So when you create your YouTube channel, depending on what you do, my question is to you, when you start, where are you going to go with the channel?
Yeah.
Is the name that you're making it from the get-go, is it catchy?
Right.
Is it trendy? What is the name? How can you brand that? And take, basically take it from there.
Yeah, and I would definitely agree. So if you guys want to take, put on your sheet of paper, however you're taking notes, does the name that you are picking for your YouTube channel have longevity? I feel like that's the best term for it.
Yeah.
The name that you're choosing, can you use that name 6 months from now? Can you use that name 2 years from now? Because you don't want to start a channel and then, change the name here, then change it here, then change it here, then change it here, if you can start already on the right foot, that way, as you continue to grow, people will know you by that one name. And,
and making a name that I would say that is that stands out.
Yeah, for sure.
The reason we went from the Jackson family to the Jackson of Atlanta, I had a problem with it, and because the last name Jackson is so common. And I wanted to stand out, because when you type up the Jackson family, you're going to find Michael Jackson, you're going to find Janet Jackson, you're going to find all of those people that are famous by the last name of Jackson, but you're not going to find me. Right. But when you type in the Jacksons of Atlanta, we come up.
Yeah.
So what I would say is making sure the name of your channel, that is so important. What you name it, and making sure it has longevity. Now, I'm not saying you name it professional now, you can't change it later. You can do that. Sure. Because some of you might be single doing a YouTube channel, you get married with your boo later. You get married with your baby later. You may have kids. You can go in and change it. But I want to make sure as you start off that you're starting off with the right name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Starting off with the right name, and don't copy everybody. Try to find something that's you. A lot of people have, we don't have this, but like M and J Nation.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of nations out there.
Yeah.
Find something that stands out that is unique.
Yeah, I would definitely say that.
Yeah.
And once you find out what name you want to name your channel, I think the next thing you would need to do is find out the niche that you are going to be in.
Yeah, your audience niche. What are you going to do on the channel?
Right. What kind of videos do you plan on making? So many people start a YouTube channel and they just upload random videos with no direction. And it's so important that with each and every video you upload, you have a strategy in place. You know, of course, with every video you upload, you want to grow, but how is this specific video going to help you reach those goals?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, discovering what your audience is.
Mhm.
Now, you can let, you know, I tell people, you got to discover what is you. You know, just because everybody do a prank may not be be what your channel's about.
Right.
You know, you have to find out what your channel about, what your audience like, and it does take time.
Mhm.
Now, I will say this, I'm a firm believer that don't just limit yourself to one kind of content.
Mhm.
You know, you might find one thing you do well, continue to do that, but every now and then add something new so that you can show that the audience and people that may come or find your channel, you offer a little bit of different, variety of content.
Yeah, just to put that in perspective, you know, of course, our channel is in Jacksonville, Atlanta, and a lot of the content you see on our channel is family. You know, one thing that we made sure of is, of course, we have that family piece, but there's going to be more that we want to bring. So we introduce couple pieces, we introduce pranks, we introduce, you know, business related stuff. So, you know, whatever you do, whether you are a makeup artist and you upload predominantly, you know, your makeup tutorials, you know, there's nothing wrong with also putting a little bit of vlogging in there, because you don't want to just box yourself into always having to do tutorials. You see that when you do your tutorials, they rank super, super high, you get views, you know, but you just don't want to limit yourself. You want to also make sure that with every, you know, week or with every other video, you're also putting out some other content that you want to be able to post on your channel regularly.
And I see this as helping. And if we talking some good stuff, I want you to put that down in the comment if this is helping you tonight. So creating that variety of content. And then, you know, one of the things too, when as you are starting your channel, one person I learned from someone, they said, you know, you may be the most gifted person. You may be the most anointed person. You may be the next Barack Obama, Michelle Obama. You may be any of those people. You may have that gift, but people don't know you.
Yeah.
They don't know you. And what many people fail to realize, they'll go create a YouTube channel and they'll hit upload and they think the views is automatically gonna come.
Yeah, and I know so many of you guys inbox us and you're like, you know, I feel like what I'm doing is right, and I feel like, you know, I have good ideas, but I'm getting no views. Yeah,
getting no views. And it's because to get started, you have to plow the ground. You have to make sure one of the things that I think one of the things I would say the keys to helping us grow so fast on YouTube is because we took trailers of the video and we posted it on Facebook. We posted it on Instagram. We used our other platforms to show people a snippet. Don't show them the whole thing. Show them a snippet of what you're doing on your YouTube channel. Pull out the juiciest pieces of the content. Don't pull out nothing boring. Nobody want to see that stuff. I'm gonna tell you, I don't want to see it either. I will click off. Nobody want to see that stuff. Show them the juicy content that make them want to say, ooh, I got to watch this. Come up with titles, especially in the beginning when you start off. Come out with titles that are catchy, make people click. Sometimes, and I was telling another couple this other night, you know, sometimes we've done like little phrases on Facebook, and we put a bit.ly link to the YouTube video. Which, you know, I'll teach more about this later. We put a bit.ly link to the YouTube video, and it might be a crazy one-line sentence on Facebook. It might be Justin cheated on MaHogany, and people go crazy and click on it because people want to be nosy. That's what the world loves. They love drama.
Yes.
So you got to get people to your video. Stop doing all this sub for sub and watch out for watch outs. Let me tell you, you ain't got to do all that work in these Facebook groups, and you ain't got to ask people and beg people. If your content is good and you market it and put it out there right, and I'm talking about with no budget. If you do it with no budget and you share it with your Facebook friends, your family may not watch it. Oh, well, my family won't be first supporters on my YouTube channel. Now they is. Put it out there and people will watch it. Stop doing you ain't got to beg people if it's good content. Market it right, put it out there right, and they will come to you.
So true. So true. I definitely agree. And so, you know, like you said, putting those little links putting those trailers, all of that stuff makes a difference. You can't just depend solely on YouTube to push your video.
You can't.
I will say, you know, as we continue to grow, we saw more help from YouTube as far as, you know, the more you grow, the more they're willing to push your channel and the videos. But in the beginning, you have to definitely plow the ground and be your number one marketer. And, you know, so many people, they DM me and they're like, you know, but I don't know if my Instagram followers are going to get tired of seeing my YouTube channel every day.
So what?
And the thing is, y'all, you would be surprised. Even if you put something in your story every single day, there's a lot of people that are still going to not even know that you're on YouTube. Yeah. You don't know how many new people are watching your story. You don't know, you know, that follower that may have not even watched the story for like 2 months, they randomly decide to watch today. So never miss an opportunity to advertise your YouTube channel. You know, just like somebody who promotes a business, keep promoting it. And like you said, what were you about to say? Don't worry about,
don't worry about it. Let people keep seeing it. Just like you want them to know it like McDonald's.
Right.
Every time I see a McDonald's, I'm gonna say that there's a that McDonald's get. Let them see. If they get tired of, so what? At the end of the day, let people see your brand. Let people see it. You know, keep it in people's mouths. Make people talk. Make the content you create. Make it worthwhile. Let you won't. Every time you create a video, and I was telling somebody else this, but every time you create a video for YouTube, think big. Yeah. Go big with it. You know what I'm saying? When you in that, and I'm gonna say this to a lot of y'all, because a lot of you are in this category. A lot of you all are in that, you know, trying to get 4,000 watch hours and you know, just trying to start. In that, don't worry about. Just hear me. I know I'm all about the Benjamins, and I'm where the money resides. But when you in that first 4,000 watch hours, don't worry about trying to hurry and get there. Make sure before you get there, this stuff on your YouTube channel, branded right, your name right. You make sure you consistent first. Don't be trying to make the money and you ain't consistent. Right. Don't be trying to make the money and you ain't branded right. Don't be trying to make the money and your channel ain't set up right. Right. Because at the end of the day, you can want the money, but if you ain't consistent, it's not going to come.
So true, so true. And we have a lot of friends and there's people that we talk to who have, you know, big channels, or, you know, they might have channels that are slightly lower than ours. And what happened is they grew super fast and then they stopped being consistent. And then when they decide to go back, they're like, where's my audience at? And the thing is, if you go ahead and put that consistency in place now, then you don't have to worry about, you know, getting to a certain point and your audience being gone. If you already have that consistency, as you grow, they're going to be there supporting you.
Yeah. So that is all about setting up your channel. You know, also to, you know, even how I would say, even how you talk a little bit about how you have things in a certain way on when people come to our channel, like different categories.
Yeah. So one thing that I definitely recommend is setting up different playlists on your channel. So, you know, when people come to our channel, we want people to stay on our channel for, you know, quite some time, you know, but there's different kinds of people that visit because we offer so many different kinds of content. So I definitely recommend setting up playlists. If you ever go to our dashboard, you may see something like Life with Two Sets of Twins. That's a playlist where people can just click one video and it'll walk them through several videos after that one that talks about life with two sets of twins. You know, we also may have one about Justin and I, you know, marriage goals. You know, you can sit and just watch videos of just me and him. We'll have ones about pranks where you can just watch something, you know, a series of videos about a specific topic. Or, you know, if people just want to see all your videos, it's great to have a newest uploads playlist where people can just click the latest one and they can sit and watch all of them and catch up. So playlists are definitely helpful. People also save your playlist. And so every time you upload a new video, it'll be on their, you know, when they go to youtube.com, it'll be right there what they subscribe to. And one thing that they could have subscribed to is one of your playlists. So playlists are super, super helpful.
Yeah, they're super. So how you set your channel up, you want to look at. Tonight, my goal is to show you, stop looking at your YouTube channel as just a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
My mentor, which you're going to hear from him tonight, someone that helped me realize it's more than YouTube channel. This is when you make a YouTube channel, when you become a YouTube channel, you are an entrepreneur. You are a boss. You're running a show. And I'm going to tell you.
It's your channel. Just like when you go to a channel on TV.
It's your channel.
This is your channel.
So it matters, how the playlist, these things matter. I was telling somebody yesterday, I said the details matter.
Yeah.
From the smallest to the biggest thing, the details matter. And if the details are not right, and if you ignore the details, you will miss out and you will miss your success. Definitely. I definitely agree. The details matter. You got to look at this as a show. You got to be consistent. If you want to be successful, that's how those YouTubers got there. Mm-hmm. It's not that hard. It's about consistency and hard work. That's what it's going to take you to get there. Not, and we'll talk about this later on. I know we have so much to cover, but it's not about necessarily having fancy equipment and all of that. It really boils down to consistency and how hard you want to work. But before we go into talking, to the next thing, I do want to share this. Even when we had 500 subscribers, like you said, we paid attention to the details and we did everything in excellence. When hardly anyone was watching to now, and I will definitely say that is one of the keys that allowed us to grow so fast is to making sure we were consistent and we paid attention to everything. When we had 500, we were, and I wouldn't say anticipating, but we were preparing for the time when we would have, 50,000. Yeah. So, and it was days that we said, oh, if the video get 1,000 views. Right. It was days that said, oh, we get that, we doing something. We didn't get upset and paid attention to whatever others were doing in their lane. Right. But we were so happy on the journey of what was going on in our lane. Yeah. And we was at the point, if we get 1,000 views, or we doing something. Right. But we went consistently. We were happy with it. We treated that 1,000 like it was 10,000. Right. We treated that 10,000 when we got it. It was like 20,000. Right. But we were happy with the journey. And that's why I was saying, and I'll say this, when you set that channel up, and when you look at your YouTube channel, take it serious. You don't have to be at 1 million subscribers to be getting opportunities of a lifetime. Right. You don't have to be at 1 million subscribers to expand or just, get big opportunities. Right. We have been offered some of the biggest opportunities. Sure. I'm not saying it to brag, but it's because people either see where we're going or like where we are, and they see the potential. Yeah. So you have to set that thing up where my question is to you. Only you can answer this question. Write on your notebook, and I need somebody to put this in the comments. Y'all listening. Put this in the comments. Ask yourself with your YouTube channel, where am I going? Yeah. What is the goal? What is the goal for my YouTube channel? And if you can discover that, I'm telling you, as you take your necessary steps to grow, you're going to take the right steps because you want to always remember what that goal is. Right. If it's to be on TV, okay, treat your YouTube channel like it's your TV show already. Be the producer, be the script writer. Come up with, keep us on the edge of our seats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't I want to be an actress. I mean, show me that before you get there. Right. And we've been offered a TV channel. We've been offered different things, but it's because that's where we want to go. Right. And people have, let me tell you, you don't have to beg for it when you do stuff in excellence. And I'm wrapping this point up. When you do it in excellence, you set your channel up right, you take your channel serious, you brand it right, and you keep that content flowing, that fire content, opportunities, subscribers, all of that is going to come. Right. You won't have to beg for it. Trust me. So true. I agree with it. And like you said, before we go to the next one, it's not about having 1 million subscribers. You can do this at 20,000, 50,000, because, a lot of people will be surprised that even at 62,000, we're getting millions of monthly views. And I'm not saying expressions, I'm impressions. I'm talking about, unique viewers, millions of unique viewers every single month. And you will find people. I've been able to learn recently. We have some big people that have been on TV. Yeah. That watch our channel. Yeah. Shout out to what's her name, Christina Bale she played the Clarksons in the Lifetime. She watches faithfully. Right. So you don't know who's watching you. So when you make the content, and as you start, you take it seriously, because it can expand and it can just blow your mind what can happen.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. So guys, listen, we could go on and on because we got so much to just, share with you guys. But I guess, just moving forward too, I know a lot of people want to know how you get them coins. So
yeah, how you get that money?
As a new channel,
hold on. I'm gonna not cut you off. I'm gonna say this because my mentor told me, I like how he said, I already knew, but I'm gonna ask a lot of y'all. I want y'all to put it in the comments. I'm gonna ask you 2 questions. When do you get, if you want to be monetized so bad, I won't see if anybody y'all can answer this. When do you get paid from YouTube? And who pays you? Put it in the comments right now. When do you get paid from YouTube?
Listen, because when you really want to get
and when does YouTube pay you? And who pays? Who pays?
Yeah.
What they say?
They haven't put it in there yet. They haven't put it in there yet. They're still.
They don't know. When do you get paid from YouTube?
I don't think they know.
I don't think y'all know.
No, they ghost. But one thing about us, as we was working towards getting them 4,000 watch hours, we already knew who paid us.
Yeah.
We already knew what days you get paid and all that. Because listen, when you want to know, they said my notes are super full already.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Okay.
So
some people said, okay, Google AdSense.
Okay, they got it.
There y'all go.
YouTube, I bet that if you come out this class, I want to hear nothing about YouTube paying. Because YouTube does not pay you. Let me say it again. YouTube does not pay you. Google AdSense pay you. And another thing, I've seen YouTubers, I'm going to let you talk about this. I can talk too much. People create videos, and then I don't see no ads in between because they don't know about the ads.
Yeah, y'all.
The ads, advertise, just like you go on TV, regular TV, and you see an ad, that ad is they paying, to be on it. Google AdSense pay you, not YouTube. And you get paid around, I think it's the time frame with some of my experts, they can come and verify when they get on, the 21st through like the 25th, something like that. Somewhere in there. Yeah, I know when I get mine, praise the Lord. So I don't know about everybody else bank account, but I know when I get mine. So 21st to 25th, but go ahead about that.
Yeah, so it's so important, guys, that one, in order to get, I wouldn't say, it's so important, but also a requirement that in order to get monetized, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, unless they changed something from last night. No, I know they haven't. And then 400,000 watch hours. And so this is when people do all that sub for sub, and they do all this watch hour or something for watch hour. We never did any of that, guys. One, because what you can do is create a whole bunch of subscribers that don't even like your channel. They just wanted you to subscribe to theirs. So you can have a high subscribers and low, views. So you definitely don't want to do the sub, subscribe. You don't want to buy subscribers. I don't know how that works, but I see people advertising it. Don't buy into it. None of that stuff. Do everything authentically and organically. Because that's essential. Were you about to say something?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So, once you get those 2 things, those are super, super essential. How you can do it, I would say, is try to create some longer form content. If you create a video that's 10 minutes, you know how many people have to watch that 10-minute video for you to get 4,000 watch hours? I'm gonna let y'all do the math. It will take a long time. But if you create some longer vlogs
that are good,
nothing boring, because they ain't gonna watch it all the way through.
Ain't nobody, and I'm gonna tell you right now tonight, stop uploading stuff and not editing. If there's a segment in it that's boring, cut it.
Yes.
A lady said it better than me. I ain't gonna use the S word, but cut anything that's boring. People don't want to watch that boring stuff.
Yeah.
Get straight to the point, but long as it's fine, long as people watch.
For sure. So I would say, do some longer vlogs if you can. If you don't do vlogs, do some longer videos. That'll help you. But anything, I would say that speaking from our experience, I would say when we did those less than 10 minutes or right at 10 minutes, it took us a long time. But when we started getting up to maybe 15 minutes, 17 minutes, it really helped us in the beginning. Now, we do videos of any nature, any time frame. But I will say that was helpful. Once you do get monetized, it's so important that when you go to your YouTube studio and you go under monetization, there's so many different kind of ads that you can put on your video. We do have several experts on here that will, that that have a lot of experience in this, but I will speak from us. We go ahead and run all the kinds, all the kind of ads.
Yeah,
so
we run all of them.
I know one thing when we first started our channel, we were like trying to figure out what, which ads to run.
Yeah.
And I would say starting off, we ran all of them and we still run all of them now. Different ones we might take off for different videos, but getting started. There's nothing wrong with running all of them. And that's, the pre-roll ads, maybe the after ads, the little ads that pop up, during the video, different things like that. And I know some people can say, you may feel like, well, I don't want to see, spamming to my viewers or anything like that with the different things popping up. But I will say in today's time, we've got so accustomed, guys. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
How many videos on YouTube do you watch and you kind of, you see the ads? It's not like, ad is like, oh my gosh, an ad. We see ads so much, people get accustomed to it. So don't feel bad about throwing an ad. If people love your channel, they also understand that you do have to make a living. You can't just, make YouTube videos and, you have to make some kind of, living to help you continue to put on what you're trying to do.
And as far as adding ads, and then they can only add ads from my understanding, make sure I'm correct, when they get monetized.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then somebody did see the question, how do we add ads?
Yeah. So when you go to the monetization section, there's all the kind of ads you can put on there: display ads, pre-roll ads, after ads, different kind of ads like that. You can go ahead and check all of those if you like. That's what we did.
And that's under that certain video, right? Go to content.
Yeah. So that would be under that specific video that you upload.
So you go to content and go to monetization under that certain video.
Yeah.
And you'll see how to add the ads there.
Yeah. And one thing, I have this friend, she's amazing. I'm not going to say her name, but she had put a video up and she had selected all of the ads, but she had not actually went inside the video and inserted ads. So you can also hit, I believe it's manage ads. And once you hit manage ads, it'll take you to the video. So say the video is 10 minutes. It'll take you to like the 10 minute, it'll take you like a bar so you can, put the ads
in. And when you put those ads, for those, when you get monetized or if you're already monetized, making sure you put those ads too at places like, just say for instance, somebody was having a baby and baby get ready to come out, get ready to show the baby's face. Put an ad right there before it comes. That's what TV would do, Right. It's like, I mean, everybody.
Your favorite show.
Yeah, we watch Power and these shows that we like. And right before somebody kill her, the good juicy part is either the commercial break or it ends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it makes you want to keep watching for more.
Yeah. So, like you said, definitely put those ads in those different places.
Yeah. So that is how you make that money on YouTube.
Hope y'all taking notes. All right. So another question people always ask, and one thing we said we'll definitely cover is how to get your first 1,000 subscribers. I feel like we kind of talked about it because we gave you guys the tips. Basically, if you apply those specific tips, you will see your followers, rise. But I will say, just to, if you want to make a note how to gain your first 1,000 subscribers, one, have some really good content, figure out what your niche is and figure out what is really good, what is really, possibly trending in that specific niche. I know one thing for us that really helped us was we had did our labor and delivery video, and that video had, I think, over 2-point-something million views right now.
And that was the video that put us on the map. That was the video that put us on the map, and that made us quote unquote famous in a way. We went from 500 subscribers to 50,000 subscribers in less than 4 months. I was working a 9-to-5 job, and I came off working for myself now as a full-time YouTube. I want to tell you something, and I saw something, I'll say this, a couple months back, where this video on YouTube was from a couple years ago. It was one of the most viral videos on the internet. And it was, I think it was something about a boy hitting his brother or biting him or something. And the video went viral. It literally went viral. And later this year, the family sold the copyright of that video to another company, but they had already made millions off of it. What I'm trying to tell you, I want y'all to catch this. I'm talking good. You are one video. You don't know which one it is. That's why you take all the videos you do seriously, because it's you are one video from going viral. You know what I'm saying? When I recorded that pregnancy video, I didn't know it was gonna take off. Like if I knew, I would have had me a soft outfit on. They wouldn't been able to tell me nothing. I would have slimmed down a couple of. You don't know, but I took it serious, and I recorded it so well. I mean, I was in that labor and delivery video with the father. They said, "Dad, you want to hold the trip?" No, because I'm recording. They said, "Dad, you want to hold the baby?" No, because I need this content. And that was the video that blew our channel up. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say this too. It was a lady, we had to get her put out the labor and delivery room because I ain't like a spirit. I ain't like her. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't like somebody getting put out. But I got her put out because she was trying to stop, oh, they don't need to be recording, da 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 da. If I had let that lady get that, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of get that toxic mindset into the guy that we had to smooth talk to doctors and stuff. If I had got that, let that lady control the atmosphere or the energy, as y'all say, in the room, we wouldn't have recorded that video.
Right.
I'll say this too. Don't let nobody stop you recording. Don't let nobody stop you from being you on your channel and doing, because them stopping you, that could be the very video that goes viral, that takes you there.
I definitely agree.
Yeah.
So I will say, I'm sure a lot of you guys have found us from that video.
Yep. And I'll say this too, in the startup, and we're going to the next thing. Also, things I didn't know. One of the biggest things I didn't know now that I know, when I say look at your YouTube channel differently, when you start getting paid, this YouTube channel, this is a business for you. So put that YouTube channel on an LLC. Get you an entrepreneur. This is your business.
Hold on, let me tell y'all. We're not giving this is a suggestion.
We're not
giving business advice.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
This is encouragement. So, but look at it differently. That is a business for you. All right. I ain't getting into all that right now. Next thing, what we got?
Yeah. So I mean, that was just talking about getting that first 1,000 subscribers. Now, please beware. I know Babe said, that one video really set us up. But let me tell you, there's a lot of channels out here that had a video that went viral, and that one video has views, and then the next video right out there has no views. And here's why. You have to make sure that you're not just working up to be that one viral video, but you also have that archive of good, consistent content. And even after that, you're posting good, consistent content. So I don't want you guys to get in the mindset, which you weren't saying, but I know some people who be like, let me get that one viral video and they'll send me up. No, it's not just about that. If you do every video in excellence, any of them can be your viral video, but you want to make sure that, moving forward, you have a content strategy in place.
And two, that's why it's important to be consistent and upload as much as you can, your schedule allows. Because when we went viral that video, we had so much content, they already on page. It might hit 500, it might hit 600, whatever. But when they saw that one viral, then they came look through, I like this family. The husband laughing, husband talking about the wife, and the wife talking about the husband, they doing pranks on each other. When they got there, they realized it wasn't just about two new twins, but it was more to this whole entire family. They found more than a labor and delivery video when they came.
Right. So that is definitely essential. All right, y'all, we're gonna keep on going.
Yep.
If you want to make, I know a lot of you guys, I see in the comments that you are, making notes. I guess the next point you can put in there is how to brand your YouTube channel and spend out we gotta touch that on that.
We touched on that. Brett and I just hit it just a little bit. And I'm going to be sharing eventually on, but branding is so important. Making sure and I'm gonna be honest, I love y'all dearly. Praise the Lord, hallelujah. I love y'all, but I gotta keep it real. Y'all want me to keep it real? You want me to keep it? Put it in the comments. Yes. And for all my guest instructors, we get ready to get to y'all just in a few minutes. I want to keep it real. Don't go out here paying Data and Craig for $15 graphics and they look horrible.
Listen.
Find you somebody, get you some money, set you aside your money. You can go to the club, you can go everywhere. But set you some money aside and go get you a nice little photo shoot, or you gotta take pictures, do something. But don't big Data and Craig doing a graphic and you got a sun and a moon beside that. It don't make sense.
Right.
when you come to your page, you want to have your page cut and clean.
Right.
You know, when people get the point, they know who you are, they see the name. I would somehow put in the, up there on the top banner, that you do vlog. What do you do? If you got a saying that you use, but brand it right, that it looks clean and cut. That when somebody finds you, and you may have only 5,000 subscribers, but you gifted and you can act and you funny, you never know what that opportunity will turn into.
Right.
But they're gonna look at one thing. I look at when I go to anybody, I look at the design. Mm-hmm. I look at their intro video.
Right.
Making sure okay, that's good. I like that. And I'm not saying nothing's wrong. I see some people, they'll get the graphics and they're popping out the phone and they got the booty all out and everything and all that. That's fine. But I see 1,500 of y'all got the same thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Make you an intro that describes you, that tells us who you are, and that looks great and good. Don't do everything everybody is doing. You go to Jackson of Atlanta, what y'all know song? How it go? Real quick, what how the song go?
I mean, now
you ain't gonna defend. Yeah, the Billboard, y'all know our song. When that song come on, y'all get the jam. And you know what I'm saying? You get the jam. People send me their kids dancing in front of the screen. But the video, if you really pay attention to the video, it describes who we are. It introduces everybody and it shows the brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So investing in that, y'all, is so, so essential. We also will have our videographer popping on here. And not in a few, but getting an intro that's good. One thing that made us stand out is even when we had 500 subscribers, we had a bomb intro because we knew where we were going. We weren't just, saying, only 500 views right now. We just do whatever. We knew where we were going, so we made sure that we did everything in excellence from the get-go. And it definitely makes us stand out.
Yeah, and those are things that made us stand out. And I encourage you, I believe it will help you stand out, getting that nice intro if you can. Do what you can and afford. But we start off, let's say this, we didn't start off with the best intro. We had some over here. It said that Jackson Atlanta had a little bling too, just the word. Jackson Atlanta logo was probably with a bling.
And that's what I had did myself. I remember that.
That's what we started, but it was clean cut. We appreciate, we treated it like we had 60,000, but until we could afford an intro. Yeah. So for all of that makes it, I can afford that, right? Mm-hmm. Do something that's still clean cut that you can do and keep it professional. You know what I'm saying? That looks good until you can afford a nice intro.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. Don't go out here spending a whole bunch of money that you don't have.
But don't get that. Don't pay that $15 with everybody popping out the phone.
I know.
Popping on. Listen, I don't want to see the same intro on 15 stations. It doesn't, to me, help you stand out. Right,
and you want to stand out like a pro.
Yeah. And you're going to be hearing soon, too, from one of the best branding experts in the country. Yeah. I'm going to be introducing her later, so I want you to make sure you stay tuned. Do not click off this video tonight.
Because we're going to be giving you the people who have helped us be who we are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, you'll see our videographer and so much stuff. So
stay tuned. We're getting ready to get there.
Stay tuned. Okay. All right. So creating content and strategy. So we did talk about this in the beginning. But as I had said, no matter what you do, whether you're a family channel, whether you are single, whether you are a couple channel, whether you're a makeup channel, whatever kind of channel you are, really doing some research. That's a lot of things people don't like to do these days. Research. Doing some research on the niche that you're trying to be in and see what kind of videos are doing well. Now, I'm not saying by any means to copy them, but if you see that, for family channels, people really love routines. Well, maybe that's something you should try. Do it your own way. Don't do it how everybody else is doing, because you need to show people you. And you is enough to bring subscribers, not doing what everybody else does as far as their personality, but just seeing, what is online, a couple channels, vacations, different little things.
And when she said like routine, you might see somebody routine, big YouTubers, and you check, I want people to see my house. Show us where you started at.
Right.
People want to see the drawers on the floor. People want to see the panties on the floor. I'm just saying. People want to see it. I'm just saying the transparency. The transparency. Now, I keep my house clean, so I don't believe in that. But people want to see the transparency. So show them much as you can and that you want to show them.
Yeah,
the more transparent, to me, I think they fall in love with you even more.
I agree.
They want to see your ups. They want to see your downs. But doing those things.
And also, and I'll say this and we'll keep going, but showing people where you start gives people room to grow with you. You know what I'm saying? When you come on our channel, you know, you go all the way to the beginning, you see what we started at and you see where we've come now. And there's so much more we plan to do and achieve. But if you show people in the beginning, like you know, or if you are already there, I mean, sometimes it doesn't give, you know, room for people to really just grow with you.
So start where you at. You ain't gotta have the best lighting. You ain't got the nicest kitchen. So what? Show them where you start. Right. Because where you start is not where you finish. Next, I gotta get to content schedule planning. Because at the end of the day, this is how you stay consistent.
Right.
I want you to type this down below real quick. Content schedule planning. Content schedule planning.
All right.
Type
it down. I see y'all talking. Y'all saying a lot in there.
Now I'm gonna get y'all. I'm about to hook y'all up tonight because I'm gonna give y'all some, and I want to share this because I'm gonna tell you how you're the producer, how you're the author of your story. You're the author of your YouTube channel.
What you about to tell?
I'm about to give them some juice. When you content schedule plan, you plan your content out. First of all, I want to talk about the scheduling part. You have to find within the time that you work in your business of life, you know, some of y'all parents, some of you got 4 or 5 kids, got husband, you got a whole lot going on. Find out what days of the week that you can post consistently. Yeah. Find out what days of the week you can post consistently.
That's key. You know, a lot of people, they're like, oh, I want to post 5 days or whatever, like y'all, or I want to post this amount of days, but that doesn't work with your schedule. I'd rather you show up once a week consistently, then you trying to show up 5 and then you do 3, then you do 2, then 1, then 6, then 7, you know? Be consistent with the one part.
Be consistent. So whatever, if it's 1 day a week, okay, do that. I would say you need to at least be uploading 3 days a week.
I would say 3.
3 days
definitely
a week.
To grow. That's when we saw our channel catapult.
Yeah. So you want to be uploading 3 days. Somebody put 3 days down in the comments. 3 days. You want to be uploading 3 days a week. Plan that content out. Figure out what days you can record. If you have a family channel, figure out what day works best for you, whether it's Sunday, Saturday, because our kids go to school during the week, you work during the week. It's going to be a little work, but schedule those days for content days and make your content, okay? Also then make sure you come up with a scheduled time you're going to post. Right. That one thing that helped us. What time? If you watch the Jackson Atlanta, what time do we upload every day?
Put it in the comments.
And I see it already. We upload every day at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. People expect that. So this is your show. I don't want to come to your channel. I want to watch a consistent channel that I know every day or whatever day you post, I can catch you. So you post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I want to be there Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I see a new show. But I don't want to show up and you've been telling me Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever day you say you consider, and I get there ain't no show. That's like me turning on BET or turning on, any of these shows on TV, and I get there and they say for one show that I love, All American. If I turn on TV and I watch All American and All American ain't there, I'm gonna be hot. But All American is going to lose me because they're not consistent. Right. You have to be consistent. This is your show. So let us know what works for you. Let your viewers know, your audience know. These are the days. This is when you can catch me. Put it out there in your video. When you make a new video, that say, hey, guys, catch me Monday, Wednesday, Friday with a new upload. Catch me every Sunday with a new upload. Let us know so we can come accustomed to that.
Right. I definitely agree.
And I say this, and I ain't gonna say this right now. But there was time that we scheduled our content so much out in advance. Something in our lives major, it was big, it wasn't bad, but major happened 2 months prior. Right. We had so much content that the public, the viewers, thought it happened in the same month we uploaded. But it was because we planned out so much in advance. What they were watching in March happened in January. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, this goes back, and I'm wrapping up, this goes back to being the author, being the person in control, you the producer, and what the entertainment world, you can make them believe what you want to believe. They're watching your show.
And I mean, I think that's so true. And, you know, just to wrap up, because I know we got some amazing people we just want to bring on for a sec. But, you know, if you go on a vacation, you don't have to enjoy your vacation and vlog while you're there. You don't have to be on your vacation. Oh, let me upload. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't feel when you plan your content in advance. And, you know, I just use a vacation as an example. That won't simply our, you know, big thing in March. But, you know, whatever it is, you know, live life. Do your videos, but don't feel pressure to upload immediately. When you plan your content out, you set the story. Yeah,
and we went on plenty vacations, and we just didn't upload in our Instagram story. You know, a lot of them matter, which I'll share with you a little later. But you know, we went to Miami. I think 1 week before we did. We acted like, and when we uploaded, it was next week. But we were sitting at home on the couch. Hello, somebody. Because we had so much content, we navigate because we wanted to make sure when we did put the content out, we were at home able to push in different things.
Exactly.
All of that matters.
Just like with your TV show, you think that episode that you just watched was recorded yesterday? No.
It was recorded a couple months ago, baby.
So take your YouTube seriously. Treat it like a show if that's your desire. That way that you have the room.
And let me say this, and I'm getting ready to bring my guest on tonight. I want to hear from somebody. I got some big news to share with you. I'm going to say this for a couple of you. Because we live in a world where criticism and people can say what they want to say online.
Stay out them comments, y'all.
Stay out them comments. So what? Let me tell you something. I don't care what people got to say in the comments. And I'm going to keep this short. You know, I've met some great, awesome people in life. They're significant and gifted. But they let one comment hinder them from being great. Yeah. Everybody ain't gonna like you.
They ain't gonna like you.
Everybody ain't gonna like your episode. Everybody ain't gonna like your channel. Everybody ain't gonna act like how you open the baloney. Everybody ain't gonna act like how you got in the bed. Who cares? At the end of the day, if they comment, let me show you what that means. If they commented on your video saying something they didn't like, they watched it, baby. Yeah. You got paid for it. So it does not matter what the comments are. Stop arguing with people that are not on your level. A lot of you will end up arguing with folks, and this goes for all major platforms. You'll argue with folks, and you'll let folks stop you, and they have no even knowledge of what it takes, not only to be you, but to be a YouTuber.
Man, I'm seriously. They couldn't do a day in your life, but they got so much to say about your life. Listen. Don't be in them comments. Don't even be worried about it.
But anyway, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have something very special to tell you tonight that we're excited for all those that want to take their YouTube channel to the next level.
Listen.
Those that are ready to basically, we want to help those one-on-one take their YouTube channel to the next level. And I thought it would not be robbery or whatever to I wanted to get some of the best people in this nation that I believe to come and help me do this. So tonight we're excited to announce that we are launching, or we are holding, we are having the Becoming a YouTuber Masterclass.
Listen,
Becoming a YouTuber Masterclass. And in this class, we're going to work hand on hand with you. And the level of expertise and the trainers and instructors I brought along the journey, because what makes me great is not just me. You know, I had a person once tell me, Justin, you can't save the whole world by yourself.
Right.
You don't know it all. So tonight, I want you to hear from some of these great experts, and I want to tell you how you can get into this masterclass, because you think this is the level of information. You think I know it all.
Right.
Wait till you hear from these experts. So tonight, real quick, the first honor that I want to do, I want to bring a great young man on. He's married to the most beautiful and amazing woman, Maya Jackson. He has, I think it's 3 daughters and 1 son. And let's guess, his name is Marquise Jackson. We are not kin, but I don't think it's by coincidence that we've bumped heads. But he has over 427,000 subscribers
on just YouTube.
On YouTube, he's going viral.
Several times. I mean, this couple is everywhere. If you
Everything.
You was on TikTok, you was on Instagram. I mean, they just lit everywhere. I mean, just lit.
And not only are they lit, they funny. Because you can be lit and not funny.
Oh my God.
But they are lit and they are doing amazing things in the city of Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Tonight's, ladies and gentlemen, For our first guest speaker that will be a part of our masterclass, he's going to come speak to us briefly. We're going to welcome tonight Mr. Marquise Jackson.
All right, let me put it on him. Let me put it on him.
Hold on one second.
Okay, just hit unmute. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yep, we can hear you. We're gonna add you to the spotlight.
Okay, for sure.
You on there?
Let me know when I'm on, y'all.
Comment down in them comments if you guys can hear him. We can hear you. We want to make sure that
Yeah,
they can hear you in the live stream.
Drop a 1 in the comments if y'all can hear and see everything clearly. And I have to say, bro, that was one amazing introduction. No lie.
Listen, I practiced it. I was in the car driving, practicing that today. I said, I gotta make it.
Now that sounds like you were in the mirror in the bathroom practicing that. But now for sure. Okay, so what's going on, y'all?
Hi guys.
And we got, you know what I mean? My ears cut. Okay, so
yes. They said they can
thank
hear
y'all
you.
for having us, for sure.
Thank you for coming.
And I loved all of the gems that y'all were dropping. Just to kind of add something on what y'all were saying as far as and I'm gonna kind of start not from the top, but just kind of add a little bit on each different topic that y'all kind of, you know what I mean, touch base on. So as far as the name, I would say, as naming your channel, I would say try to think of it as like sorry for the silence. Don't name yourself something that you wouldn't want to be known for. So you don't want to be Shortcut Shirley 64. You know what I mean? Like, so just like y'all said, so just think of it something as you want to be known as. And to skip to the next thing, as far as the consistency, like you said, to second what you said, find some consistency that you can apply in your everyday schedule, because at the end of the day, I know y'all can relate to this, but I don't want to if I can squeeze everything into 3 days and have 4 days, nothing, just relax.
Yeah.
That is where it is. You know what I mean? So, and then the next thing, as far as the playlist, that is amazing, because as far as, and I know I keep looking up, I was writing down just to make sure I touched all bases, but as far as the playlist, that's all I feel like a part of your, like it's I guess a legendary saying, presentation, the first impression is everything. So your first presentation, if you have a playlist, if you have even your banner, you want to put something, like if you upload every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, put that in your banner on YouTube. You know what I mean? That way when people come to your channel, new viewers, and oh man, I'm off on Wednesdays. I'm coming here. You know what I mean? So put it in your banner, and it's several different things that you can implement to be able to give your audience value, whether they're your audience already or whether they don't know it yet. You know what I mean? So that's another cool thing. But before we get into the last two things, I thought it would be a good idea to let everybody ask a few questions that I can answer. What do y'all think?
Yeah,
that'd be good.
I agree.
Okay,
Drop some questions down in the comments, y'all. I see you guys agreeing with all the gems he's given. All right, let's see what we got.
I appreciate y'all for having me too.
Oh, no, we're glad to have you.
I like the vest too, bro. I see you got the double what is it called? Double breast, right?
The double breast.
Yeah, for sure. My boy looking like a sailor.
Oh, and happy late birthday to you again.
No, I appreciate you, boss.
What you got?
All right, so we got, what's the name of your YouTube channel, if you don't mind going back over there, going back over that. Well, we got some people in the comments that's already let them know what the name is, but if you want to say it again for them, what the name, oh, they got so many questions. They all flowing in right now.
Right, it's cool. I'm kind of fast. I can fast, talk fast, so.
Okay, how do you manage the recording with a family?
Managing and recording with, you guys' family is the same size of y'all just have doubles, and y'all have a double situation, you know what I mean? But as far as balancing it with the family, it's all in your work ethic, man. You know what I mean? If let's just say somebody has a career that they love, you faithfully get up at 5 a.m., go there, do this, do that. You know what I mean? You doing what you have to do. And I guess subconsciously you realize that you don't have a choice type vibe. Not that you don't have a choice, but that's what you love and that's what you want to do day in, day out. So reciprocate that same energy towards your you know what I mean? Your dream, as far as your channel and your journey on social media. As far, I guess, to more directly answer the question, how it's balanced, it's really like you guys mentioned, scheduling. Yeah. A schedule. Can you answer that, babe? Come on, man. Can we get some cameo on you a little bit?
And while you're at it, if you don't mind throwing in what
everybody
you guys recommend. I'm sorry.
Hey, Maya.
Hey.
Hi, how are y'all?
We're doing wonderful. It is so great to see you and have you.
It's good to see you guys as well.
Something happened? Did it go off?
Okay.
Yeah,
so
we're back.
Okay, so good.
I would say managing your children and being a creator, I think it's all about scheduling, like Babe mentioned earlier. With me as a mom, I put my kids on a schedule kind of like school. Okay, I'm going to wake up at this time. I'm going to cook breakfast. I'm going to make sure that they eat at a certain time. I'm going to make sure that we film by this time. I'm going to make sure editing time is at this time. It's all about planning your whole day out.
And discipline.
And discipline at the same time. Not like physical, like, you know, being handy. But, you know, as far as getting your children on schedule with you, that way you are able to, you know, manage work, manage this, manage that, even getting things to entertain them like toys, you know, letting them color at a certain time, of course, cooking dinner, taking baths. It's all about you planning your schedule and sticking to it. So that's how we manage being, you know, parents and working from home. And I think it's a beautiful thing because I absolutely love being home with my kids 24/7. And
amazing.
They enjoy filming as well. You know, they love to watch, you know, our content on YouTube. So I think it's, you know, really dope being able to, you know, be parents, working from home, being creators, and introducing the lifestyle to our children. So I love it. And, you know, I wouldn't change it for nothing.
Facts.
and Marquise, you can answer this what range. I know it's rude to ask a woman this, but what age are you? We have some older people that are watching. What age are you guys that you know that you're doing this in such a young? I mean, the way that you're doing it is amazing.
Yeah, I'm 27. Oh no, I just turned 28 yesterday.
I'm 20.
Yeah.
I'm 29 right now.
Yeah, so we're both in our 20s.
But I'll be 30 this year. Actually, this is my golden birthday year.
Okay, congratulations to you.
But we started when we first started YouTube, guys. We were not consistent.
Not at all.
So I'm gonna let you guys know that now. You know, we're very transparent with our, you know, audience and our supporters, but we were not consistent. We were, you know, just trying to figure it out. We didn't have people to look up to on social media, so we pretty much had to figure everything out on our own.
At one point, we weren't even trying to figure it out. We had posted something and just left it there, and a year later came back and go ahead.
Yeah, but no, you're fine. But it's all about, you know, us figuring out what we want for the rest of our lives, you know, because I was working and I hated all of my jobs. And I had to figure out what I wanted being a parent. You know, I had to figure out, okay, I have a child now, so I have to figure out my future. I didn't finish college because college was holding me back. You know, I'm not saying college isn't for everyone, but it definitely was not for me. And, you know, so I feel as though, you know, speaking for myself, not speaking for my husband, but we both had to figure out what we wanted to do. And we learned that social media was our thing. And we absolutely love it. Like we would not give it up for anything, because I feel like this is something that God, you know, wanted us to do. And since then, it's been going great. It's still going even greater. It's more blessings and opportunities that's just falling into our laps. And I just feel like I'm super blessed, you know, but I will say that when starting, the advice we can give y'all now is if you want to start, stay consistent. We were not consistent.
Facts.
You know, it took us longer to get to where we were, but don't let that discourage you, because that was our journey. That's something we learned. But if we were looking at ourselves today, we would definitely be taking off right now.
For sure.
You know, if we knew what we know now, if we knew that back then, you know?
Yeah.
So just be consistent and learn, figure out who you want your audience to be. Most of our audience are older adults. So,
Nice.
We have a few young.
Between 24 and 54,
50,
actually.
yeah. So we have a lot of older adults on our channel. So you have to figure out the type of content, you want.
Much love to the 18 to 20.
We have some,
sure.
young adults too, but I know we have mostly, people in our age group, which is, super dope because they can relate to us better. But
listen.
Yeah.
So real quick too, Andrea VSG Life and the Lady T on Facebook, they said, is starting from an iPhone a good idea, and how to edit a video? So you can definitely do it from an iPhone. The reason why is because, and let me give y'all a quick piece of game. Go to your camera settings, change your resolution to 4K, and to be honest, just by doing that, you film it. Well, obviously that would be from your back camera, but just filming alone, you'll be able to not compete, but you'll be able to reciprocate the same. What is the word I'm looking for? Reciprocate the same quality of the videos that you love today. You know what I mean? And then you already have an app on your iPhone called iMovie. It comes on your phone, so there's no you know what I mean? And it's extremely easy to use. And y'all did you say y'all were releasing a video on how to operate iMovie from editing and filming on your phone? Did you tell me that, Justin?
Yeah, we you're gonna hear.
Okay.
No, I think maybe y'all got to.
There we go.
In a few minutes, Charlie Parks, our videographer, is on. He's gonna be talking next right after you guys, and he's gonna be doing a video, and he's gonna be teaching about editing. So he's gonna teach the expert.
I will say with the iPhone, I recommend the iPhone, if you're on a budget. I'm not saying, don't get a camera if you feel like you can, because we were already creators. My husband, was a videographer. I'm a photographer. So we pretty much already had certain equipment, but I feel as though if you don't have any equipment, it's okay to use an iPhone. Because I don't use my iPhone because I like to use that storage for other things. But, if you feel as though, hey, I want to use my phone, it's nothing wrong with using your phone at all. So it all just depends on, your preference.
Gotcha.
Is that just us, or?
Where you bringing that?
Okay, can y'all hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I don't know. I was watching y'all's mouth move, and I'm like, maybe are we still connected? Or
yeah, y'all still talking. We wanted to make sure people were getting the masterclass in the comments as well. But you keep going. You were good. Okay,
for sure. So next thing, y'all touched base on authenticity. Well, y'all worded it a little different, but as far as for everybody listening who's either just starting or you know what? I'm sorry. Just to cut back a little bit. Somebody asked what our channel name was.
We can't hear you guys.
Maya and Marquise. Yeah.
No, they say they can't hear.
They can't hear us or them?
I don't know.
Or both. It looks like on what is this on what platform is this on, babe?
Oh, they're saying yes, they can hear you.
Yeah, they can hear. It might be just one person.
Yeah, they hear you. They say hi, I hear you.
Okay.
This on you. This is YouTube comments. YouTube said they can.
I'm sorry. So yeah, authenticity. As far as you, when you upload the content, it don't matter where you at. You know what I mean? Your potential audience could be somebody who is at the same stage as you at that specific moment. So trying to hide your situation is not being true to yourself, and ain't no way you're gonna win if you ain't being true to yourself. You know what I mean? You gotta at least do that. You know what I mean? So, and that forms I feel like that forms an even stronger bond when it comes to you and your audience, because it's not all about just views. You actually inspire. I've had people or somebody say like, man, what is Chick-fil-A? I've never had that. And this is way across the world. You know what I mean? On the other side of the world. And it's like, some people like, oh, if I'm gonna do a mukbang, I'm not gonna get a Chick-fil-A mukbang. I'm gonna go to Ruth Chris. It's like, man, you better go get that spicy chicken sandwich. Like, it's people who have never seen that. You know what I mean? So it's nothing wrong with that. But I think just being true to yourself and acting in whatever stage you're in at that particular moment, that shouldn't define what type of content you produce. Because, right? You never. I mean. That doesn't mean that's who you are. Everybody start at a specific point. None of us start at the finish line. Who do you know that started at the finish line? You know what I mean?
That's right.
I will say this. Let me also point out something. Guys, do not pay attention to subscribers. They don't matter. Don't even think about the money. Because I'm going to say this. When I started, I was thinking about the check. I was thinking about getting paper. I was thinking about, and the content was good that we was putting out. We was getting the money, but I started getting a little too excited because normally when you get that excitement, then you start to get discouraged when you're not getting those same type of views. You know, I'm going to be transparent and tell you the truth. Don't focus on the subscribers. We didn't hit millions of views. We didn't hit over maybe 500 million views on Facebook. We didn't hit millions of views on Instagram. We didn't hit millions of views on YouTube. Like we go viral all the time, but that's not something we care about anymore. We're just focusing on putting out good content and enjoying what we do. Enjoying the process. You have to love what you do. If you look at your being a creator, if you look at being a content creator as, just something to do to get the check, eventually you're not going to love it. Eventually it's going to become,
feel like the same job.
It's going to feel like a 9-to-5 job that you don't like, that you hate. Look at it as something you enjoy. You know how y'all go to doctor's offices and people are angry, they're upset, they're mad, they hate their workplace. Don't let that become your business. Don't let that become your brain. Me and my husband get up every morning and we love to film. We're happy when we're filming. We're in a good space when we're filming. I go outside and I meditate sometimes. Not all the time, but I do it a lot. I play meditation or music at home to keep my house peaceful and to keep it, keep the energy positive, which allows us to put out more content. So don't focus on the numbers. Don't focus on the money. I know we need money, we need it. But look at it as something that you love at the same time, because the more you love it, the better the content, the better your brand is going to become. The more people are going to love you because they're going to see that energy through filming, through your content. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's how me and my husband are so successful, because people can feel the energy through our content. They're not just...
And it's not even on purpose. It's not even like
natural.
It's natural because we're not focusing on trying to
So
do what they were just saying.
But that's this is some of the motivation
for sure. So next thing, as far as recycling ideas, there's no such thing. Well, there is a such thing as copying, because you could just bald face copy somebody, but there's nothing wrong with seeing something that did good and putting your own twist on it. That's just recycling an idea. Don't just look at a video and think, oh, I can't do it because they did it. Like, what does it mean when it does that?
I'm not sure.
Okay, can y'all still hear me?
You good.
Okay, so yeah, don't just think that just because you didn't do something first or whatever the case may be, that idea is dead. Because I can't tell, it's been countless amount of times where I would have an idea and there was like somebody else who had the same idea. The universe ain't just dedicated to your mind. Everybody's probably reciprocating off the same energy, and some people catch on to the same things that you're catching on to. So there's nothing wrong with, I said all that to say, there's nothing wrong with recycling ideas. There is a such thing as copying, obviously, but it's nothing wrong with just doing something that you find value in and you just think, hey, that's a good idea, but if I was him, I would have tweaked it this way, and then do it. Like, there are I think it's 56 million videos uploaded every single day on YouTube. You can't tell me that somebody ain't thinking the same thing you thinking. You know what I mean? So for sure. So it's like, don't even worry about the copying part. Like, just obviously, like I said, and I said it again, just to say there is a such thing as just straight up copying, but there's nothing wrong with recycling ideas.
I think it's about being inspired by something. You can be inspired by something and putting your own twist on things.
This the advantage
you don't
of having
have
a wife,
to do every single thing a person does, you know, because I feel like you're not gonna always be the first person who had a certain idea. I've had many ideas where I only spoke it to my husband, but when I look on social media, another person has done it. So you could be thinking the same exact thing as somebody else. So don't just, you know, automatically assume, you know, I want to post this because everybody gonna think I'm copying off of her. You know, it's gonna happen no matter what. But if you find yourself, I like to give credit to people who I'm inspired by. I'll tag them. I'll inbox them. Hey, are you okay with me, you know, posting this? Just let you know, I thought this was super funny. I wanted to do it again. Yes, girl. Thank you so much for even reaching out. I'm just like that because I feel like what is for me and my husband is for us. You can't take that. You know, I'm gonna use you guys for a prime example. Y'all have 2 sets of twins. Y'all family is totally different from ours.
Exactly.
We're not gonna have the same exact audience. So what God has for y'all is for y'all. What God has for us is for us. You know what I mean? So
that's right.
I want people to look at it as if, you know, oh my gosh, like I don't want to put this person on and put that person on because
we might even put you in the description.
You know, you have
you know what I'm saying? We might even, hey, is this who?
No, we do it all the time, you know. So do you have biracial couples? You have different types of people, like you have all types of people on social media. So you can't always compare yourself to another person's platform or to another person's brand. But at the end of the day, too, back to the whole copying thing, it's okay to be inspired by something, but adding your twist to it. Don't make it obvious that you literally just sat there and did the same exact thumbnail, the same exact hairstyle, the same exact eyelashes, the same exact purse, you ain't gotta do it like that. Come on, you can switch it up a little bit. You know what I mean? But nothing is wrong with being inspired, just as long as, you know, and give credit to if you want to, you know, at least even if you don't publicly do it, but let a person know, you know, I was really, because they might respect you more for even saying, you know, I got this from somebody. We have a lot of you big YouTubers who reach out to us. Maya Marquise, I have to redo this. This was so interesting, you know, and we like, thank you, appreciate it. It makes us feel good knowing that we put out good content. So,
okay,
you know.
for sure. And I'm sorry, baby, but just to close it out, because I know it's more after this, but as far as AdSense leverage, yes, you get paid through Google AdSense. YouTube is not the only way you can get paid through Google AdSense. If you currently have a website or a blog page, you can enlist your Google AdSense and monetize the traffic that's coming straight to your website with no videos, no nothing. So when you talk about keyboard money, that's the play right there. So make sure y'all tap into us and subscribe. Maya and Marquise is our channel. Y'all can actually go to mayaandmarquise.com as well. We offer a range of different things to help you build your social media, just like Justin and MaHogany. So I can't wait to hear the rest of the info that's coming right after this, man. I'm sauced up. My notepad full too over here.
Well, thank you so much. You guys gave some level information, and that's what I'm talking about. You want to make sure you register, guys, for the Masterclass, becoming a YouTube Masterclass. Maya and Marquise Jackson are phenomenal. And one thing I noticed, Maya had did a video recently. We're gonna move on to the next person, and she was saying how she basically Marquise talks too much. But I'm gonna tell you the level of information that he has, the experience.
Y'all,
sometimes
it's mind-blowing.
Sometimes, and one thing we said recently on the call, it's not about what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
Right.
And I want to bring you guys along to jump on this masterclass because the level of expertise these two have, I hope both of them can be there.
Man.
But the level of expertise these have, from YouTube to so much, I believe they can take your YouTube channel to the next level.
I mean, when we be on the phone, I know we were just on the phone with Marquise. I had to get like 5 notepads because he just, it's so much wisdom. It's and Maya too. Like I'm over here taking mental notes. Like sis, like true. I didn't think about that. Thank you. You know. So it's just So much wisdom, y'all. So we did pin the comment about the masterclass. So make sure you check it out at becomingayoutuber.com and check out their channel because they are hilarious.
Yeah,
I mean,
they are funny. They are funny, and like I said, they're doing amazing things. So make sure you subscribe right down to Maya and Marquise
and tap into
on
them
YouTube.
pretty much on all their platforms.
It's Maya Jackson on Instagram and Marquise on Instagram. Tap in there too. Yeah.
So
Thank
definitely
you guys.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Can't wait to hear the rest.
All right, peace. All right. Next, real quick, one of the I'm gonna say the best person for last, which is Mr. Charlie Parks. He's gonna speak to us about editing tonight. But real quickly, I want to bring to I believe is one of the most great people I know in this business, in entertainment business. She knows a lot. Tonight, I want to welcome to the platform. I would like to, our agent, a great friend, great colleague, Miss Sarah. We're going to have her speak about what she does and what she will be teaching in the masterclass.
Yes, guys. Yes.
Thank you so much. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah Santos, and I am a talent agent and producer for Gush Cloud Talent Agency. I'm located in Los Angeles, originally from Washington, D.C. Gush Cloud has been developing now for the last 12 years, primarily in Southeast Asia, Australia, and we've actually been in the States now for 4 years. Globally as a whole, the company has worked with, I believe, over 60,000 influencers. And between all of those influencers, I believe it's around 40 billion followers. Yeah. The professional services that Gush Cloud offers to talent is talent management and representation. We offer booking campaigns and execution. We also offer content channel production and management. And then we do cross-border into China and Southeast Asia, which we've already done for one talent called the Hacksmith, as well as Naomi Campbell. We take care of all of her Asian socials. And then we also do legal and communications in case there's any sort of legal, controversies or just contractual work. I've been working in the influencer marketing space now for about 5 years. Within that 5 years, I've had the opportunity to do a whole bunch of random, crazy, amazing opportunities. Some of the brands I've already worked with, just with Gush Cloud alone, I've been with Gush Cloud now for about 1.5 years. I've worked with Samsung, General Mills, Tidal, Target, Hallmark, Panera Bread, and McDonald's, just to name a few of them. And I've also worked with some amazing talent. Some in the celebrity or music artist space has been Chloe and Halle, Tracy Ellis Ross, Doja Cat, Lady Gaga. And then in the influencer space, I have worked with the Prince family, Maya Marquise, Miles, Zach Campbell, and of course the Jacksons of Atlanta. So I feel extremely honored that MaHogany and Justin reached out to me and want me to be a part of the masterclass. I feel like there's an extreme amount of opportunity within the digital space. I kind of always say you kind of got to treat it like the bread aisle. There's multiple different types of bread, so there's plenty of room for everybody. So I'm really excited to be able to share, some tips and resources that, will also be able to help those joining the masterclass. During the masterclass, I guess I could be touched on what Gush Cloud does and what agencies look for when they're looking to represent talent. What verticals are currently doing extremely well on YouTube as well as some other platforms. What brand deals and campaigns can potentially look like, what the expectations are on that side. And then of course, monetizing on all your social media platforms. So, once again, thank you guys so much for having me join this. And, hopefully I, see some of you at the masterclass.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Listen, Sarah is phenomenal at what she does, and she knows so much information. And I'm telling you, Gush Cloud is such a great company. They're great people to work with. They care about you. And you don't want to miss the level of information that she's going to give to you. Especially, I know she's going to hit on those brand deals and things like that, because there's so much money that that you can tap into, not just through Google AdSense, but doing brand deals and things like that. Yeah. So you don't want to miss Sarah. So Sarah, I thank you so much. I called you. I had to get in touch with you because I needed you to be here.
Yeah, she got so much wisdom that can help you guys when it comes to your YouTube channel and just all of that. And also, like she said, those other just avenues as well. So I'm excited to have you a part of the masterclass. It's gonna be good.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Take care. Thank you. Next, tonight we're going to have one of the baddest, most videographers in the city of Atlanta.
Okay.
He is the creator and the founder of Visions by Legit.
Yeah.
He is the one that made the awesome intro for us for the Jacksons of Atlanta. I've developed a great relationship with him. And I would say, as you find people to work with, whether it's videographers and, photo people, photographers, as you do your branding, find people that you can click with. And there's a rhythm, that you can really work with. So I want to welcome to the platform tonight that he's going to be a part of our masterclass, teaching one critical piece. It's almost the heart. He's going to be teaching about editing.
Yeah.
I want to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Charlie Parks to the platform.
Hey, so look, man, I want to thank you all for this opportunity to teach this masterclass. I always wanted to do it, so I want to thank God for that opportunity. But it's one thing that, everyone has said that's been on this call, and it's one word that I think people really need to really look at, and I think it's the word investment. All you've been doing to build a channel, to build your family, and to build your legacy is making an investment. So whether you're investing in your branding, you're investing in a coach, whether you're investing anything, you're investing time. So one thing about editing, it's an investment in time. But one thing about editing, like Justin said it, I was like, dang, I'm not the only one that think like this. You can paint the narrative the way you want to, especially when it comes to editing. Working with Justin and MaHogany, I've learned so much through them because, Justin and MaHogany, they have a vision. You cannot even start the editing process if you don't have a vision. And one thing about the vision, they make their vision very clear when working with a videographer. I don't know if you guys are going to look for a videographer, but it's easy to work with somebody that has a vision. Of course, I'm creative and, I love ideas, but this is one thing about them, they had a vision. They know exactly what they want to do. They know exactly how they want it to look, and they know exactly how they want it to sound. So when you look at editing, you really have to finish with the begin. You have to begin with the end in mind. You have to already have a vision of what the video is going to look like when it's on YouTube. You have to envision, how people are going to react to it. You're going to have to envision like how are people going to take this and take that, because you know how it is out here. Like what you put out, people can, I know we don't pay attention to comments, but we do pay attention to some of them. But in a master class, I'm going to be showing you how to lay out the vision, some tips and tricks I use to actually cut down on my editing time. Me and MaHogany, we talk about editing a lot, and we, sometimes we call each other and be like, hey, what did you do for this?
Right.
And it's really about, like, for us, we love to save time, because the less time we can spend editing, the more time we can spend creating. But how many spots do y'all have available for the master class?
If I can be honest, it's limited.
It's very limited because the level of information we want to work hands-on with everyone, so it is very limited. And so not as many people got in tonight will get into that master class.
Literally.
So, and especially to be and get the level and ask these questions to you guys, to my Marquis, Sarah, and Jade, and Charlie. It's going to be very limited, and you want to get this. I don't know when we're going to offer it again,
right?
But you want to get your hands and really get your seat in the room, because you're going to get some level of information. You're going to learn a lot. One of the biggest questions I'll ask you, Charlie, that they want to know tonight: what do you use? What software you use for editing?
So for me, for my bigger projects, I use Adobe Premiere. Sometimes I edit on my phone. I use iMovie. Splice. I use a lot of different ones, but once you start dabbling with some of them to get the job done, it's really about cutting, cutting it's really about cutting. You gotta cut it up, take out the bag, keep it good. Take out the bag, keep it good. And sometimes it depends on your style. Like I love posting authentic and sometimes I mess up. Like it just depends on the story you want to tell, but it's all about cutting. But I'm gonna teach way more some tactics and theory behind editing. So who's ever watching, if you're on the edge about, signing up for the masterclass, I'm definitely going to give you all I have, especially when it comes to editing, because that's a very important piece when it comes to building your YouTube channel.
That's it. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Charlie. And we appreciate your time for coming on. We're looking forward to you teaching. And like I say, if you guys are ever in Atlanta, anywhere near Atlanta, he'll even travel to you. Call Mr. Charlie Park, Visions by Legit on Instagram. Where can they find you on social media?
Visions by Legit everywhere.
Okay, Visions by Legit everywhere. Make sure you go follow him, support him. He's dope to work with him. Fly him out to where you are if you can afford it. If not, come to Atlanta and do it and get up with him. So, Mr. Charlie Parker, we'll see you in the masterclass.
All right, thank you. Y'all stay blessed.
You too.
Thank you, Charlie.
Ladies and gentlemen, lastly, one person that could not be with us tonight is one of the most baddest branding experts in all the land. Miss Jade Renee. She is the CEO of Lux Media. She could not join us tonight, but she will be in the masterclass. She has worked with some of the biggest businesses, and her work has been shown in Rolling Out and Ebony Magazine, Jet Magazine. She has done phenomenal work.
And I mean, she's the one who has done our YouTube banners.
Yeah.
I mean, when you go to our channel and you see that YouTube banner, Jackson Atlanta, she did that, y'all.
Yeah, so.
A lot of the stuff you guys see, even down to the flyer that you've seen to sign up for this, y'all. This is something that she did. So her work is definitely phenomenal. And one thing I love about her is she really knows how to just captivate who you are in your graphics and in your banners. I feel like we all have our own flavor, and to work with a graphic designer who knows how to take you, not how to take us and do it, but how to take you specifically that's watching you as an individual and put it on your YouTube channel, your vibe, the way just you go about yourself. She can display that in a graphic, just through the essence of her marketing. And so y'all, she is bad.
So she's going to be with us. So listen, guys, I can't convince you enough. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you. As Mr. Charlie Park said, one thing I'll pick back off of me as we get ready to come to an end tonight is the investment. If you are ready to take your channel, if you are ready really to take you to the next level, when you wake up tomorrow, there's only 165 days left in this year. Stop procrastinating. Stop hesitating. If you are ready to take your YouTube channel to the next level, if you really want that one-on-one to start, grow, and brand that YouTube channel, you need to jump in this masterclass.
Yes, y'all.
These level of experts and expertise that in the backgrounds that they come from, we're going to give you the raw, authentic, transparent information. So stop, hesitate. We even made it. Listen, you can pay it in installments.
Listen, y'all. We know how it is. I mean, we know what it's like. So, we weren't just like putting this masterclass out here and saying, okay, we just gonna put it, at this price. We said, nah, give them some payment options, some payment plans, because like I said, we get it. And we want you to be able to invest in your channel. Because like he said, like they said, this investment that you make tonight can catapult you to where you're trying to go. I talk to people all the time and they have great ideas. But the thing is, you have to value your great idea to the point where you're willing to invest in yourself. We go on, Fashion Nova, we go on different brands, we go, to the movies, we go, what was last weekend, birthday bash? Let's be real. We buy our sections and we do different things, but then we don't invest in ourselves and our businesses and the things we want to do. Invest in yourself. Invest in something that's going to set you and your family up. You know what I'm saying? Invest in something that's going to last longer than 6 months. Invest in something that you can look back and be like, I'm so glad that I did this because this is something that set me up. I was able to leave my job. I was able, you know, to do different things. I was able to come off my 9 to 5. I was able to spend more time with my kids. You know, I know that's definitely some of my goals. Just being able to have freedom.
Just freedom. And that's one thing my Marquise hit on, the freedom of it. You know, I was once full-time entrepreneur. Then when I moved to Atlanta, I gave all of that up. And I moved to Atlanta, and then I started driving trucks. I love to drive an 18-wheeler, but I hated it because I was away from my family.
Yeah.
I knew I had to do something about it because I grew up in a household. My mama hated her job.
Yeah.
But I was determined while I was working and driving them trucks, I was determined to grow my channel because I knew that anything I touched and invested my time, my money, that it was going to work out.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, I'm here. Listen, it's a lot of video creators out there. What we doing tonight would think we crazy. Because really, sometimes with all the video creation, you just don't have time to help anybody else. But tonight is the night that I'm pulling your hand. This is a ship. This is a train. And I'm saying, get on. And I'm willing to help you get started. We're willing to help you if you are stuck at a certain place to take your YouTube channel to the next level. But it's going to require an investment.
Yeah.
It's going to require that you're going to be all in. So tonight, I need all of you that are watching, all of you, to go to www.becomingaYouTuber.com and sign up for the masterclass.
Yeah.
This level of information that you're going to get, you cannot tell me you're going to, when you leave from that class, that you didn't see no growth at all.
Right. You can't, it's no way possible.
No. So tonight, and as we leave, I want to do something because I believe I want to pray for everyone that's watching. That you still might be, like I say, making a choice, or you just don't know what to do. And we get it. And even if you say, I don't really know, you know, I ain't even started yet. That's good. That's good you ain't even started. That's good you ain't even made a channel yet. Get this level of information before you even start and watch your road. It may not be very smooth, but it'll be smoother than a lot of people that have started off with no help.
And the thing I love about this masterclass is we're going to be telling you how to set up your settings, how to do all of that in your channel. This is stuff I wish we knew.
Nope. How to do your about page, because even your about page matters, and how the algorithm picks up things. Y'all didn't know that was for free. I want to give you something that nobody's giving you. So listen, sign up. But tonight, most importantly, yes, the masterclass is very important. But tonight, I want to pray for those that really are set out and said, I want to do this. I want to pray for you because every day you get up, you have to, God has more for you. If you woke up, God has more for you. And I believe he has more for you. And you may not know where to start. You may not know where to begin. You may just be stressed out. Whatever you're going through tonight, I want to pray for you. And I believe tonight, and for those that do make the decision, I believe that as you make the decision, as you enroll, as you register, that you're going to shift into a change. You're going to change your life, because this ain't just a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
This ain't just a YouTube channel. Many doors can open by you making a decision.
Yeah.
So let us pray tonight. Lord God, we thank you for everyone that's watched tonight. God, we thank you for all of those that have attended tonight. God, I pray for all these people because, God, truth is they're working towards something. They're working towards being greater. They're working towards to be the person that you've shown them that they can be. Now, God, we pray tonight that something was said or done on this live tonight that encouraged them, that God motivated them, that empowered them to be the better person. God, we don't care. And God, I ask that you touch every person tonight, wherever they're sitting in their cars, at work, or at home. Let them know that, God, if they take the first step, you'll be there to prepare the entire staircase. So, God, we thank you tonight because, God, we know also that having just the faith, if we don't have the works, it is dead. So, God, I thank you for everyone. Now, God, I ask that, God, you will bless your people, do miracles, signs, and wonders. And I speak that some of the best YouTubers that are on this live tonight, those that are going to reach 1 million subscribers and millions of views and billions of views are on this live tonight. Do what you do best, and that's being God and God all by yourself. Have your way and bless your people. Listen, I got to get out of here tonight. I wanted to take the time, no investment, no cost, to give you this level of information.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I'm gonna be a student myself. Meet me in the masterclass.
If you think your notepads are full now, this ain't even scratch the surface.
So get to. Listen, I'm cutting it off. I can't do. We had 1,300 people show up tonight. I can't get all of those people in the class. So stop hesitating. Stop thinking about it. Go on over there now. Pay that one little installment fee and pay your second one. And I'll meet you in the masterclass. Listen, guys, I love you. Thank you so much. And may God bless you. Remember to watch the Jacksons of Atlanta. And if you keep it locked,
we're going to show enough keep it lit.
We out of here, y'all. Peace.